4,000 meters below the ocean, there are fish that carry their own lanterns. Predators with transparent teeth. Sharks that can launch their jaws forward like a slingshot. And a squid so large that sailors once believed it was a sea monster. None of this belongs in science fiction. It all exists in the Midnight Zone. And these are only the creatures we've discovered.
Midnight Zone begins at around 1,000 meters below the surface. By this point, sunlight has completely vanished. Above us, the sun still shines, but none of its light reaches this world. Here, there is no sunrise, no sunset, no daylight at all. Every hour of every day is night. To human eyes, this place appears empty, but hidden within the darkness, an entirely different ecosystem exists. A world where light is no longer provided by the sun. Instead, life creates its own. In fact, many creatures living here have evolved a remarkable ability. They can produce light using their own bodies, a phenomenon known as bioluminescence. At first glance, the Midnight Zone appears completely dark, but look closer and tiny lights begin to appear. These lights are not reflections, and they do not come from the sun. They are produced by living organisms through a chemical reaction inside their bodies. These animals can generate light. No batteries, no electricity, just biology. And in the Midnight Zone, it is everywhere. But why create light in a world of darkness? For some species, it is used to attract prey. Others use it to communicate, to hide, or even to escape predators. In fact, scientists estimate that the majority of animals in the deep ocean can produce light, making bioluminescence one of the most common forms of communication on Earth. Imagine an entire world where almost every creature carries a flashlight. Some creatures use light in extraordinary ways, and perhaps none are more famous than the anglerfish. The anglerfish carries its own glowing lure, a living lantern suspended above its head. In the darkness of the Midnight Zone, even the smallest light can attract attention. Curious fish approach the glow, expecting food. Instead, they become the food. When prey gets close enough, the anglerfish strikes in an instant. Its oversized mouth and needle-like teeth make it look like something from a horror movie. But every feature serves a purpose. In a world where meals are rare, nothing can be wasted. Some species have an even stranger secret. The male is tiny compared to the female. In some cases, he permanently attaches himself to her body, eventually becoming little more than a living source of sperm. Yet even the anglerfish is not the most unusual predator in these waters. Another hunter hides nearby, armed with teeth that are almost invisible.
Meet the dragonfish, one of the most efficient predators in the Midnight Zone.
Meet
The dragonfish, one of the most efficient predators
in the Midnight Zone. Unlike many deep-sea hunters, its greatest weapon is not its size. It's what you cannot see. Dragonfish possess teeth so transparent that they reflect almost no light. To approaching prey, the danger may remain invisible until the very last moment. But dragonfish have another extraordinary ability. They can produce red light. Most deep-sea animals cannot see red wavelengths, which means dragonfish can illuminate prey without being seen. Yet deeper in the darkness, another predator waits, a shark unlike any other on Earth. Hidden within the darkness, there's a predator that looks almost prehistoric. A shark so strange that many people mistake it for a creature from another world. Meet the Goblin Shark, a species that has existed for millions of years, often called a living fossil, because its ancestors swam the oceans long before humans ever existed. Its long, flattened snout gives it an appearance unlike any other shark alive today, but its strangest feature remains hidden until it attacks. When prey comes within range, the Goblin Shark can launch its jaws forward in a fraction of a second. Like a living slingshot, its jaws shoot outward, grab the prey, and snap back into place in the deep ocean. Food is scarce. Every opportunity matters. Missing a meal could mean waiting days, or even weeks, for another chance. This remarkable jaw gives the Goblin Shark an advantage in a world where survival is never guaranteed. Despite its fearsome appearance, Goblin Sharks are rarely encountered by humans. Most spend their lives in deep water, far beyond the reach of sunlight.
for centuries. Creatures like this remained completely unknown to science. From living lanterns to invisible teeth and jaws that launch like a trap, the Midnight Zone is home to some of the strangest creatures on Earth. Yet this is only one layer of the deep ocean. Below it, an even darker world awaits. Which Midnight Zone creature surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you'd like to continue exploring the hidden worlds beneath the ocean, consider subscribing to Dark Ocean.